say we were doing something interesting today, but we're just sort of lazing around preparing for the journey to Morogoro tomorrow, which is not going to be a quickest of journeys.
Because someone got sunburned, and it wasn't me.
I didn't get sunburned.
Yeah, you did, you liar.
I didn't get sunburned. I'm not sunburned.
You are sunburned.
So we're taking it easy.
Hiding.
Yes.
Hiding under the umbrella with a t-shirt on.
Yes, I am. Yes, so I may have got a little tiny, just a tiny bit burnt. Just maybe just the tiniest bit.
Right.
Yes, it's so funny. We're setting off tomorrow morning at 11 for Morogoro. So I'm sure there'll be plenty of interesting stuff that we can grab videos of during the journey to Morogoro tomorrow. That'll be an interesting one. And then the following day around APOPO. So although today's video might be a little bit disappointing, I'm sure the next 2 days will be very, very interesting. So maybe we'll do another little quick clip later on if anything comes up. But as for now, it's just us sitting there just enjoying that, really. Life's so hard, isn't it? So hard. Bye for now. I thought I'd take a little walk along the beach just to add something else into today. Just some observations around the wildlife that we've seen so far here, which is basically non-existent. So we haven't been obviously many places, we've still been around the hotel and the beach, but in compared to any other places, and this goes for places in Europe as well as Costa Rica and even at home, there's usually a lot more birds or insects or anything to see. And there's just nothing here. I mean, we saw a couple of crabs on the beach yesterday that scuttled off into little holes. We've seen there's a couple of Indian house crows that hang around the beach here, and I think they're not even native to Tanzania. I think they're just they're considered pests, if anything. So you've got them squawking around. We've seen a couple of butterflies. That's about it. There's nothing. There's nothing with any real life here. So maybe we'll see more when we start to see Morogoro and a bit more on that, but I mean, I don't think there's going to be a lot, mainly because of how the tide's quite angry here. I don't think there's many fish to be seen for that reason. But I'll be curious to see how it compares to Morogoro. And when we're driving around, there's more wildlife to see. If it's just around here, possibly. I'm sure we'll find it. Another observation I've made just walking along this small, and bearing in mind that this is a private beach, this is kept by the hotel, they manage and they clean it. It's the amount of rubbish that's here, so I touched on it yesterday, but just walking along there's like a lump of polystyrene, the plastic there, a plastic bottle lid, another plastic bottle lid. It's just that there's a lot, and this is a beach that's clean. I might walk up to where the non-private beach starts just to get some pictures of that, because that's even more shocking. But it just sort of shows. I mean, I think coming from Southend, it's actually a lot cleaner in terms of the water as well as the beach itself. It's quite mad, really, and quite amazing to see how polluted the waters here can be. You see a massive crab over there. I'm pretty sure if I get close enough to it, it's going to run away. But yeah, very pretty. Impressive seashell just to find, just laying there, like that. That's just on the beach. That's quite pretty. I'm not going to run the risk of taking any shells home. There's times that I've been places and taken shells home, but it's not a good idea here. I've heard that they're quite strict on that. So even taking one or two is not going to be not something I'm going to recommend. That's what I think it's a bit of coral reef, or was a bit of coral reef. I managed to grab one of these, and I want to try and get a proper look so I can find out what species they are when I get back to the UK. But look at it, it's stunning. You're beautiful fella, aren't you? We'll let you go. Yeah, but guess what I've just found? I've just found a sponge. Sadly, it's not the type you'd think or you'd want to find on the beach. I thought I'd show the difference between this private beach that's been kept clean and what the non-private beach has been kept clean. And this is the difference. It's a big old difference. Compared to, yeah, there's a lot of rubbish here. So I think this is. Quite sure if that's the tail of a lobster or a crayfish of some sort. It looks like it. I'm probably wrong and it's some part of a plant or seaweed. I said earlier there's not a lot of wildlife. These are the only things that you see occasionally, and they're coming over because we've got food, and these are Indian house crows. And we've slowly got them to come closer and closer to take food. Really pretty little crows. Come on then. Come on then. Come on then. Well, you don't eat the crusts anyway, do you?
Neither do they. The ones that just a tomato on it. Juicy, aren't they?
They're not silly. We have a soft spot for corvids, don't we? Of all sorts.
Yeah, this is the thing. Who could regard one species as vermin and another as a beautiful bit of wildlife? They all deserve food and shelter.
They do. I mean, the concern is that they're an invasive species, so if they're damaging native wildlife, and that's different.
They're invading my pizza.
They're an invasive species to your pizza. But to be fair, I'm not seeing any native birds that they could be out competing with. It's feeding its chick.